What's the best way to become stupid again?
I don't know.
To scream, I want to be monkey again!
Listen here, kiddo. Everyone was just going on about their day and spending quality time on the boardwalk until your abysmal attempt at a joke ruined everyone's mood. That joke was not humorous in the slightest bit. In addition to my statement, your joke did not have a solid punchline and was senseless. Why would anyone want to lack knowledge and evolve to an earlier version of their species? That dance you did was ridiculous, and it shows that you have returned to monkey due to how idiotic you appear doing it. Take this as an opportunity to learn from your foolishness and never again do this.
Hey, me too! Hey!
Oh, no one wants to get finger banged by you.
Why don't you just go do that to yourself, hey?
I think I'm good at that.
Christopher, Lois Griffin, Peter Lowenroy, Griffin Sr., Stewie Griffin, each of you, desist at once and heed my words. For years, you have isolated Meg, subjected her to relentless derision, commanded her silence. What kind of fruit is this?
Nightmare, what are you doing here?
I needed to calm down from all these people I'm judging, so I got sent here.
Wait, what? Where's my friend?
Don't worry about him. First, tell me what kind of fruit is this?
I don't know.
Listen here, Wukong. What kind of person are you? Just because you don't have your friend for 2 seconds, you are pretending to not know. Shame on you.
What an asshole.
Gold Maximus Ship the First. Listen to me. Don't move. Don't blink. Don't breathe. What you did to Gentle Donna was unacceptable behavior. To emote on her dead body in such a disrespectful manner. Not to mention you stepping on her. She was just trying to have fun. But no, you just had to ruin it by being a disrespectful Uma Musume. Don't think I haven't forgotten what you did back then as well. You always kick your fragile trainer every time you win out of mischief and disrespect. And you bully your own friend, Majiro Cornelius McQueen III. Seriously, Gold Maximus Ship the First. Are you this much of an asshole? Let this be your last ever lesson. Gold Ship, there is no turning back for you anymore. Get back here this instant and die from my hands.
My name is Xander Dingus.
Is that actually your name?
No, bro, like that's scaring me. I might have nightmares, bro. Are they low?
Yeah, they're all 1 HP. Dang it,
No.
bro.
Listen,
My hands are just
Dingus,
shaking.
you are the worst fucking Fortnite player ever. You just sold the easiest fucking win. If you lose one more game, I will put Sour Patch Strawberry up your ass.
What?
Bro, I'm scared.
Bro, is there a hacker in the lobby?
My spidey sensors are just like mega tingling. I don't know why.
I think it's 'cause that evil hacker, bro. Who was that?
Listen very carefully, Dingus. Your aim is horrible. You miss every fucking shot, and you are bringing down your teammate. You need to fucking practice and fix your aim, because right now this is unfucking acceptable.
Oh no.
What?
No. I should have just stayed downstairs.
What happened downstairs? Why did you go up?
Because I had to go to the bathroom, and since I was like, maybe just one match.
Dude, and now you have an evil hacker. Oh my god.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Why are you gonna cry?
Because that voice is so scary.
Don't cry, bro. We gotta win, bro. We gotta win.
If we win, maybe he will go away.
You're right.
Oh no, they're coming towards me!
No.
No! He's gonna come back.
Dingus, since you keep dying in Fortnite, I have no choice but to contact Epic Games and have them delete your Fortnite account. You have taken this
Please,
too
no.
far. Now it is time for you to pay for what you have done.
Bro.
Please, just give me one more chance. Please, I'm begging you. We will win this next game. Please.
Please, bro. Please, we'll win. I promise we'll win. Why are you crying, bro?
It's so scary. Yeah. Why does that happen at night? When people are sleeping?
Dude, I'm so scared.
I regret this.
No.
Turn your game off. Turn your game off.
Turn the game off. Turn the game off. Go to bed. Go to bed. Quick.
If I was your school principal that loves Roblox, these will be my rules. Rule number 1. Report cards are deleted. We now pay you in Robux.
Bankrupt. This doesn't make any kind of sense, no matter what.
You get an A? That is 10,000 Robux directly to your account. You fail a test? You don't get grounded. You just get demoted to a bacon rank for a week.
I can't comprehend how stupid this is. If you fail, you can't automatically go into different clothes or so-called avatars.
Rule number 2. The school hallways are no longer flat. They are now a Tower of Hell obby.
Stop there. So I guess you abiding the laws of physics. And if you fall, rip your ribs and bones.
If you want to get to class, you have to parkour. If you fall, you restart at the entrance. No checkpoints. Better wake up early. Rule number 3. Math class is finally useful. We aren't finding X. We are calculating Robux. The test question will be, if you have 800 Robux and a limited skin costs 2,000 Robux, how many days do you have to wait for your allowance to afford the drip?
This won't teach kids anything, by the way. Just do basic math that every teachers teach.
Real life skills only. Rule number 4. Bullies will be dealt with using admin commands. If I see someone stealing lunch money, I am not giving them detention. I am using the our fling command and sending them outside the school.
That is so physically impossible. You can't just have admin commands that's fake. And if you try to do that, I guess you abide the laws of physics.
Rule number 5. The school cafeteria doesn't serve soggy vegetables. We serve Bloxy Cola and tacos from Raining Tacos. And yes, you eat them with the nom 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 sound effect.
I can't even say anything, because this is just so stupid.
Rule number 6. Your student ID photo is not your real face. It is your Roblox avatar. If you change your avatar, you have to get a new ID card. No bacon skins allowed. Would you study in my school?
Man, it was hella good. If only I came across an abandoned puppy like that. Woof! Huh? That sound, could it be? Woof!
Osamu Dazai, pause. Sit with the sound of your own name, because it appears you have not done so in years. You are 22 years old, a man by chronology, if not by conduct. Yet here you stand, draped in the aesthetic of a neglected pet, mistaking absurdity for wit and degradation for charm. You call it humor. I call it a refusal to evolve. There is a difference between irony and evasion. You are not dismantling expectations. You are hiding behind them. Dressing as a dog is not satire when it is wielded by someone who fears being taken seriously. It is not clever when it requires no risk, no insight, no spine. It is simply noise in the shape of a joke. You possess intelligence. This is what makes it intolerable. You know how language bends, how ideas corrode or crystallize under pressure, and yet you choose to crawl instead of stand. You opt for spectacle over substance, as though self-humiliation could substitute for personality. It cannot. It never has. Ask yourself this, quietly, if you are capable of quiet. Is the joke meant to unsettle others, or to distract them from the fact that you refuse to mature? Because the laughter you chase is thin, nervous, temporary. It vanishes the moment someone looks at you too closely. And when it does, all that remains is a grown man crouched behind a costume, hoping no one notices the emptiness where intent should be. This is not eccentricity. This is abdication. Take off the costume, not because it is ridiculous, but because it is beneath you. And if you continue to wear it, do not insult the word humor by pretending cowardice dressed as absurdity is anything more than what it is.
Oh, that's... Fine, I'll turn it back up. Why is that fucking cat so cute, actually?
You know, you just need to relax and stop overreacting.
Murdered this man.
Yes.
You tortured him.
Of course.
I'm posting this on my TikTok. I have no idea who this man is. He is lying. I have no idea who this man is. I'm posting this on every platform ever.
I'm a YouTuber. I'm a very popular YouTuber, and everyone on YouTube's gonna see this, even including the creator of Lemming, and even including the creator of this game. So he will ban you. So this guy, yeah, his name is Fishlegs. His name is Fishlegs. He's at the top. His ID is 112435.
Do you have any idea what you just erased? That wasn't a pile of plastic. That was patience made visible. Hours of focus, planning, precision. Every single brick had a reason to exist, and you decided, without thought, without permission, to reduce it to rubble. Look at me. You didn't break a toy. You disrespected effort. You ignored boundaries. You proved that impulse ruled over responsibility in that moment, and that should concern you more than it seems to concern you right now. Creation takes discipline. Destruction takes nothing but carelessness. And today you chose the easier path. That choice tells me more than any excuse you're about to form in your head.
Oops. April Fools, you little sausage! SpongeBob, I was just kidding! Come on, you guys know I was just kidding, right?
Nice job, Squidward. Real nice. You destroyed his favorite holiday. And why? Because he annoyed you at work? That's all it took. I really thought you were better than that. Turns out, you're just a bitter, eight-legged crustacean that likes to feed on the happiness of the weak. Not only was it sickening to the guests, but utterly disrespectful to SpongeBob. You should be ashamed of yourself. Your selfish and ignorant behavior has tarnished Bikini Bottom for far too long. So listen carefully, Squiddy. If leaving the poor little sponge alone is that hard for you, then maybe something is seriously wrong inside your head. Maybe you don't feel things the way normal people do, and perhaps you should help before you hurt someone else. This isn't forgiveness. This is your warning. Don't ever show your face in this Krusty Krab establishment again, or there will be consequences.
When I grape you, I shall feel ecstatic. I will break into your home and teach you to whom you belong.
Mr. Hakataku, please take a seat. I want you to acknowledge me and look upon me with every iota of fear. What made you think this was okay? Is this supposed to be an attempt to make a joke? If so, it wasn't funny in the slightest. If I ever catch you trying to assault anybody else and declare ownership upon another human being, I will take my time with you. The 9th layer would be too generous for you. I will manhandle you and make you count backwards in increments of 7. I hope you've hearkened unto me, as this is your first and last warning.
Oh, you just got juked.
Boys, it's time to squat up. Go ahead and get on, man. What's taking you so long? Are you snoozing? Because we don't snooze. Sleep is for the weak.
Listen carefully. Hickleberry Jr. Hocuculus III. You laugh about sleep like it isn't the one thing keeping you functional, keeping you safe. You trade it away for that pathetic little game, convinced it's earning you something. It isn't. I'm done tolerating this. Every night you stay up is another line crossed, another debt added to your name. You can stop now, or you can keep going and find out what follows. This isn't a threats leave room for choice. This is simply what happens next, Junior.
I have a question.
Is it about cheese? Do you want cheese?
How did you know? You're psychic.
Oh, when you do this, it's always about food.
I don't know how to feel about being this predictable.
Be silent. Stand there and listen. Ermina Softlock. You have summoned my attention not through bravery, not through creativity, but through the sheer force of being aggressively obvious. I did not arrive because something terrible happened. I arrived because something embarrassing happened, and the universe could not ignore it. That question you asked was not a question. It was an announcement. A public service warning. The moment you opened your mouth, reality already knew where it was going. The air sighed. Time checked its watch. Even the punchline showed up early out of pity. Do not let this happen again. If you ever pause like that, build another obvious setup, and expect gravity to form around it, I will return and make the embarrassment complete. Every silence will betray you. Every attempt at mystery will collapse instantly, and you will know, without doubt, that the moment failed because you did. This is your only warning.
Be quiet! Huh? You're not my mama.
Your Prime if you scroll. Your Prime if you like. Your Prime if you comment. Your Prime if you share. Your Prime if you subscribe. Your Prime.
Don't lecture me, Ray. I went through just as much as you and Rex. I had just as close a call as you.
Stand ready for my arrival, Worm. You were given orders from the Empire. This wasn't one of them. You actively quote, I went through just as much as you and Rex. Which we all know is false, as you're a bum who has no risk in losing your life. You're a bratty, full-grown woman, and always whinges. You complain about everything. Tough luck. Don't pretend you even come close to them. Think, reflect, be a good addition to this team. And when life presents you with challenges, you face it as a group with your friends. I will sign you up for a Michael Jackson meet and greet if I catch you again. Luigi Vincenzo Alfonso Giovanni Bartolomeo di Napoli. Fix your eyes on me. Look into my hollow, rotting sockets where hope goes to die. You dared to push her, Princess Daisy, and now I am the curse that claws at your soul. I am the shadow in your veins, the poison in your breath. You will bleed fear until there's nothing left but a broken husk, begging for the mercy that will never come. You think you're safe hiding behind that pitiful act of innocence? I see the rot inside you, every lie, every coward's heartbeat. I will tear it all apart. This isn't a game. This is a reckoning. I will haunt your every moment, suffocate your dreams, and drown your screams in endless silence. You pushed her down, Luigi. Now it's your turn to fall, deeper and deeper into the nightmare you awakened. Wipe that terrified smirk off your face. Luigi Vincenzo Alfonso Giovanni Bartolomeo di Napoli, because it's the last thing you'll ever wear. You stand on the edge, and I am the abyss waiting to swallow you whole. Look into my eyes. See not a monster, but the inevitable. Your end is here. Not in death, but in eternal torment, lost forever in the dark, where no light can reach, and no hope survives.
Yo, I think somebody stole my phone.
Well, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions.
Listen up, you wretched and conniving thief. Do not move, do not breathe, and do not run. Do you have any idea what you have just done? You mercilessly stole someone's most vital communication device for your own twisted amusement. You pathetic waste of space. They are now defenseless and unable to call for help thanks to your unrelenting greed and malice. You disgust me to my very core. Gold ship. Stand still. Do not fidget. Do not grin. This is not one of your circus performances. What you did was not mischief. It was not comedy. It was not some charming display of quirkiness. It was a spectacular exhibition of recklessness, wrapped in a glittery costume of stupidity. You kicked your trainers in the face. Do you possess even the faintest understanding of what a trainer is? That person you treat like a convenient piece of furniture is the architect of your victories, the strategist behind your glory, the human being who invests time, sleep, and sanity into transforming your chaotic energy into something resembling greatness. And how do you repay that dedication? With airborne footwear and bone-rattling disrespect. You parade around with that smug expression as if unpredictability is a personality trait instead of a behavioral malfunction. Newsflash. Being random does not make you legendary. Discipline does. Restraint does. Respect does. You have talent, yes, absurd, overflowing talent. But talent without control is a loaded cannon rolling downhill. Impressive for 3 seconds, catastrophic for everyone nearby. Your trainers are not crash test dummies for your impulses. They are not villains in your personal comedy show. They are the reason you have a track to run on instead of a stable to sulk in. Look at me. Greatness is not measured by how loud you are, how shocking you are, or how many people you can send flying. Greatness is measured by mastery over oneself. And right now, you are being outperformed by your own bad decisions. You want to be remembered as a champion? Then act like one. Because the next time your foot accidentally launches towards someone's face, the only thing you'll be racing is my disappointment.
Is there no way we can get rid of him?
Not without cause, Michael.
I have cause. It is because I hate him.
What exactly is a simp?
Please, Keiko, don't leave me! Look, I'm a crab!
Gumball Trismegistus, Bartholomew Hyperion, Theophilus, Reginald Watterson. Do you have any conception, any microscopic neuron-level awareness of the cultural embarrassment you have just unleashed upon this room? I stood here, tragically hopeful, believing that you might exercise restraint, wit, or at the very least a primitive understanding of comedic timing. And yet, against all logic and mercy, you chose to utter a skibbity toilet reference with the confidence of a philosopher and the discernment of a dropped spoon. What you produced was not humor. It was an auditory misdemeanor, a syntactic crime scene. That reference was stale before it left your mouth. It has been decomposing on the internet's pavement for months, and you picked it up, dusted it off, and presented it as if irony alone could resurrect its dignity. Let me be precise. Gumball Octavian Maximilian Eusebius Watterson. Irony is not a substitute for originality. Volume is not a replacement for cleverness. And repetition is not, nor has it ever been, a punchline. What disturbs me most is not that you failed to be funny, but that you appeared pleased with yourself. That smirk suggested belief, faith, hope. And hope, in this context, is the most terrifying thing of all. Now, be silent. You've already said enough.
Hey, Meg! Hanging out with all your friends?
Hey, Will! The ocean's that way!
All right, let's take
Peter Lowenbry, Griffin, and Christopher Cross. Griffin, this is the moment where your jokes rot in your mouths. You mocked Meg because she was convenient, not because it was funny. That is not humor. It is cowardice, aimed at your own blood. You crossed a line that family is never supposed to touch. This trap is fitting because it strips away your noise and leaves only the truth. You are wrong. You are stupid, and you chose cruelty over decency. Now sit with that and understand how small it makes you.
Better?
It's floating.
It's a floater.
Listen up, kid. Get over here for a second. We're in the kitchen, all right. The milk is warm, the chocolate ball is melting just right, and everyone's finally relaxed. This is supposed to be a peaceful family moment. And then you go and say, it's a floater. Seriously, let me break this down for you, because apparently, common sense isn't so common. First off, that joke is flat out unfunny. A joke needs timing, surprise, or at least a hint of cleverness. Saying floater when something is floating is just calling it what it is. That's not comedy. That's a dull observation. If I point at the ceiling and say up, do you think anyone's going to clap? Second, it's just lazy. Bathroom humor might work if there's some kind of contrast or exaggeration. But we're here melting chocolate in milk. That's food. Warm, comforting food. Dragging toilets into this is like blasting a foghorn during a quiet lullaby. Why would you ruin a perfectly good moment like that? And let's talk about context. We're not at school trying to get laughs during lunch. We're at home, with family, doing something cozy and nice. You don't yell fire at a birthday cake, do you? Finally, listen closely. Jokes should add something to the moment. This one, it just subtracts. You turned chocolate into poop for no good reason. Think before you speak, for crying out loud. Or at the very least, wait until dessert is over.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's starting to
You know, I've lost a ton in Vegas, but I never thought I'd lose my life there.
Did you just think of that?
Yeah, just now.
You know, you are seriously funny, man. I know I crap on you a lot, but sometimes when I'm driving, I think about stuff you say and I laugh.
Peter Lowenbry Griffin, you know what? Instead of me doing the talking, let me get my little friend in here.
Peter Lowenbry Griffin, listen here and do not fear.
because what you have done just now was a truly endearing display of friendship and appreciation. Not only did you give Joe Swanson a compliment that clearly came from the bottom of your heart, but you did so while you fully believed both of you were facing the final moments of your lives. Something that multiplies both the sincerity and the courage of what you just did tenfold. You chose kindness when you thought there'd be no tomorrow, and that says more about you than any heroic last stand ever could. My advice to you, don't brush this off. Sit with what it says about you. The next time you find yourself jokingly tearing someone down like you've done in the past, remember this moment because it came from somewhere real when it mattered the most. And Mr. Swanson, because I know you're listening, hold on to what he said. Believe it and make it count as you continue your beautiful friendship. For me, there's only one thing left to say. Bravo, Peter. Bravo.
Teasy's
Dudes are the most underrated guided date.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! Us nerds have so many redeeming qualities that consistently get overlooked because you're not looking at them in the correct way. So let me explain. Number one, anime. When it comes to anime, we cannot...
Vex Bolts, shut that shit up right now. What made you think this was funny? What in your right mind made you think you were doing nerds a favor? Between the contraption you call glasses and the milk factory on your shirt, you give all nerds a bad name. And who exactly is we? Whoever you're trying to pull down into a corner of loneliness and despair more than likely doesn't deserve it. Stop including other people so everybody doesn't need to suffer like you. Furthermore, this is extremely hard to watch. People rely on your longevity and experience with memes, and all you did was toss all that shit into the trash. This is a flaw, a big flaw that cannot be tolerated nor corrected. And as for your punishment, you won't be needing the 9th layer. Instead, you and your family will receive 3-generation punishment. Nightmare out.
Oh my god. I'm blind!
What do you mean you're blind? You can't see me right now?
No!
But you can still see, like, the stove and laundry, right?
Peter, Lowenbroy, Griffin, divert your vision towards me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're standing in a hospital room. Your wife has just been told she's lost her sight. And the first thing that falls out of your mouth is some half-witted joke about the stove and the laundry. Do you even grasp how vile that sounds? This isn't one of your little gags. This is her life, and you're treating it like cheap comedy. Do you have any idea what blindness means, you dense piece of shit? It's not just darkness. It's confusion, fear, and the sudden loss of independence. And you, her husband, decide to make that moment about house chores? That's not humor, Peter. That's moral failure disguised as stupidity. It's a complete lack of empathy from a man too used to hearing his own voice. Lois deserves more than that. She's been the backbone of your entire existence, cleaning up your messes, shielding your kids from your nonsense, and still finding the grace to love you through it all. And this is how you repay her? With a fucking joke? You don't deserve the patience she's shown you, and if you can't recognize that, you're even dumber than everyone thinks. You think you're funny? You're not. You're a man so used to hiding behind laughter that you can't tell when you've crossed the line from idiot to coward. Because make no mistake, it takes a coward to mock someone who's suffering, just to make himself comfortable. You use humor like armor, but it's cracked, Peter. Everyone can see the emptiness beneath it. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to shut your mouth, sit down, and start acting like the husband she needs. No more jokes, no more bullshit. You're going to show her respect, not because she's blind, but because she's a better human being than you've ever managed to be. You owe her that, at the very least. And if you can't give it, then you don't belong here. And understand this, Peter. If you fail to do what I've just said, If you so much as crack another joke while she's fighting to adapt to this, there will be consequences. Real ones. You'll find yourself alone, shunned, and stripped of every ounce of respect anyone still has for you. Don't test me. Don't test